There is a gap that we're all trying to cross. Crossing this gap is one of the primary tasks of any human life. On the near side of the gap is the life you were given, the circumstances of your upbringing, how you learned you were supposed to be and not supposed to be as a person, what's expected of you, the kinds of opportunities that society lays out for you and expects you to take advantage of. On the far side of the gap is the life you dream could be possible for yourself. There are things that you wish you had in your life, things you wish you were capable of doing, things you want your life to be about. Even now, as I'm talking about them, you're probably thinking about what some of the things are that for you are on the far side of the gap. We think about them all the time, because crossing the gap is one of the only things that's really worth doing. And because you think about this all the time, you also know how challenging it is to get across. It can be hard to know what the right direction is to head in, or what the next steps are to take. You've probably had times when you've gotten lost sight of the other side entirely. If you're like most of us, most of the time that you wish you were crossing the gap, instead you find yourself wandering around in it. If you want to keep moving forward, instead of wandering around in the gap, you need guides. You need high quality, consistent help that's not always easy to find. There's a name that I have for the art of helping people cross this gap. I call this art form counseling. Counseling is what you're doing when you devote energy and attention and love to helping people get from where they started out to where their souls are trying to take them, from the lives they were given to the lives they dream could be possible for themselves. So here you are in your own personal journey trying to get from here to there, and you need help and counsel to do it. But you can't help but notice that as you go, there are these other people all around you, people you care about, who are also struggling to get across, and they need your help. Now, here's a secret that most people don't know. The fastest way to get across the gap is to help other people get across the gap. When you think about what it takes for someone else to get where they're going, you get better at understanding how to get there yourself. If you help somebody to draw a map or figure out a route from here to there, your own maps and your own routes become clearer. If you help encourage somebody who wants to give up because the journey is so long, you keep yourself from getting discouraged. And if you take somebody's hand and walk with them a ways, then you've also got somebody's hand who's walking with you. Counseling the people around you is the most powerful way to accelerate your own journey. Think about this for a minute, because whether or not you normally think of yourself as a counselor, there are all kinds of ways that you've already helped people to get where they're going. There are times when someone has been hurt and in pain because of the ways they've been hurt, and you've loved them up and listened to them and helped them move through those painful feelings so they could heal. That's counseling. There are times when someone has been lacking a skill or an ability that they desperately need, and you've patiently helped them develop that ability. That's counseling. There are times when someone has been stuck in limitations that you know aren't really holding them back, and you've helped them get free of those limiting beliefs. That's counseling. All these acts of counseling all help people get where they're trying to go. You are already a counselor. Perhaps you've always been a counselor. And the better you get at it, the clearer your own path becomes. If you're watching this video, it probably means that not only are you on your own journey, trying to learn about how to get where you're going, but you want to help other people get where they're going as well. And as it turns out, helping other people get where they're going is the most powerful way to learn how to get where you want to go. I'm really happy that you're here with me and that we get to be in this together. Getting to the other side and figuring out how to help people get there is what I'm all about. And it's what Interchange is all about. And it's what you're all about. We get to all help each other across. Because the journey across, navigating the gap, is not just something that individuals do. Our communities, our societies, are also on a kind of journey. And on the other side of that journey is the kind of society that we all wish we could live in. The more we help each other get across, the faster we can bring that kind of world into being.